So Saturday, which you missed, was us sitting on the sofa watching all three practice sessions of F1, then all three qualifying sessions of F1, and then going to bed. So that we obviously gutted you missed that. Today, the plan was to go and visit my parents, except the car didn't want to start. We think we might have solved it. It might be the chip in the key fob that we changed. So Crystal's just gone to try the new one. We'll see what the result is.
Welcome to another episode of Toby Stupid Vlog.
It works. The result is it works. Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to the greyness of Kew. So I'm going for a walk. It's Monday, and I'm not limping so much as you. Well, there's a little bit of limp. You can tell by the camera wobble. Foot feels a lot better. It was quite strange looking this morning. So without getting too graphic, it was kind of turned into a large blister filled with blood and pus. So that's nice, isn't it? I hope you're not eating, because you're not now. I'm not going to show you because it's not nice. But anyway, that, believe it or not, that's a huge step forward. So it's now a blister. Well, the blister's now burst, so I can now put weight on my foot. It's like all my Christmases come a month early. So I don't know if you've actually got round to watching either of the Gran Canaria vlogs that I put up. If you've seen the second one, then you'll see us do some parascending at the end, just a little clip of it. It was actually about 10 minutes, the parascending in total. So I've now put up the whole 10-minute parascending marathon as a little extra video. Because it's actually very calming. It's very calming to do, very relaxing, and it's quite calming to watch in a strange way. People floating above an ocean. So if you get a chance, then you can click here, my hand is, and it should take you to it, and then you can see what it's like to go parascending. I'd highly recommend it. It was a lot of water activities, but yeah, go on, click. Okay, I'm done with that now. But yeah, have a look, see what you think, and give it a go. Starting to come along Kew's Christmas village. There's a proper helter-skelter on the fairground, and all of the little huts are beginning to get decked out with whatever it is they're selling. It's 7th is when it actually opens. No, 7th is when Santa gets here. I think it opens sometime this week. In fact, you can see some of the lights under the trees with the blue glow there. So it's beginning. Won't be long until we'll be here. 20th, I think we're coming, 20th of December. We'll be able to see the whole thing. So I'm down in the marine display under the palm house because, there's nobody here. There's some amazing fish though, and when there's nobody here, they're actually not so bothered by you. You know how much I love fish. Check out first of all Mr. Seahorse here. And then this funny dude. He's really weird. He sort of licks the rocks and then dumps them. He seems hungry. I just whipped my camera out to say how amazingly peaceful it was on the Temple Path. I haven't been here in 3 weeks, and the sun set 5 minutes ago, and there was not a sound in the sky, not a person on the path, and then 2 cyclists and a jogger just went past me just as I was pulling the camera out. So, and now a train. So, you know what I mean. It was, briefly, very nice. And it shall be again in about 30 seconds. Hello. Yes, it really is that cold, but it's lovely, so walkie time. Okay, so it's a little extreme. I do look a little bit like some sort of, I don't know, I was going to say SAS, but I look more like a terrorist, to be honest. So, but my ears are warm, so there, and it's winter, so that's really all that matters. And this doesn't really help. Oh well. Who's going to judge me in a wood? A tree? I don't think so. Weekday lunchtimes, as I'm sure I've always told you, that's when you come into Kew, when there's nobody about. There's a couple of people here because I came in the Queen Elizabeth Gate, as it's now called, but really those 3 people is pretty much it. So this is called a peacock standoff. 1 peacock on one bench, 1 peacock on the other, unless they're just learning to be human slowly. Either way, quite scary. Carry on, lads. Take a look at these fir trees. Now these are slightly unusual firs because they are deciduous, which is very bizarre because most of them, as you know, are evergreen, so they stay green the whole time. These ones lose their pine needles, which means they get this bizarre golden colour, which is quite hypnotic, but yeah, very unusual. Well, here is my glade in full autumnness. Doesn't it look amazing? Yeah, beech leaves are pretty much yellow. There's a bit of a blanket on the ground now. It's ever so nice. I don't think there's a time of year when this isn't nice. We will come back when it eventually snows in January and just see what it's like in here, but I bet it's equally spectacular. Good evening. It's the end of another week and I have no beer in the house and we're cooking paella. This is terrible. I'm not going to make a sangria on a Friday night. So I'm going to buy some and I'm going to leave you whilst I'm buying beer. So that's pretty much it for this week. So thanks for watching as always. Click the little subscribe button and then you just get a pop-up without you having to think about it. Bypasses brain entirely, which is nice. And see you next time.